Jeez, I actually have noises this morning. I don't have to go jump through a bunch of hoops and try to turn stuff on so I can hear myself.
Madness.
I have...
Oh, can I pull down?
156 crystal clocks.
I'll see how I go. I'm trying to be conservative with pipe use. Because, of course, belts just freeze instantly down. I'm also running out of lasers and running out of, yeah, it's not going well. The lack of lithium is slowing me down. Oh, you idiot, Peter, you can make blue lasers now. I've been trying to, squeeze every last bit of, for every last turn I can out of all these, purple lasers I've got. Because I keep forgetting that I have now got the ability to make the... Oh, no, I don't.
As you get iron and lithium up, I'm going to start chaos.
If I can make one titanium housing, I can automate housings for now. I haven't got gold going yet. But I'm setting up temp nodes to start making, each of the things.
You gonna make this stuff and the things? Or just the things?
Things and stuff and things. Is that... Yeah, it's one of them. Oh, I can do this with a single laser. If I'm smart.
How smart was
One laser, 2 batteries. Problem solved.
Alright, so this morning we get iron and lithium to the surface. Start working on getting getting the elevator to work.
I get the feeling I need to mute my microphone. Okay. So, I may have been setting up a couple of crazy things. So over there you have mini nickel. And mini nickel is currently being hand-fed titanium bars as well, so that I have some hardened machine block to make pipes with. There's also secondaries, make sure you grab them. I made sure these were solid at the bottom, and so yeah, over here I'm setting up mini titanium and housings. Gold is yet to be done, and there's this tiny lithium room in the middle where, because I had some leftover ores in my pocket, and I didn't know if I'd have enough to get any coils. So I've got 13 coils sitting here. So I'm trying to not touch them, but they're there for, you know. There's 15 titanium housings over here, so you could make yourself a couple of blue lasers if you need them. Like that, and I'm gonna do gold. So anyway, how's your morning gone so far?
Feeling a lot better once I find all the shit I'm looking for.
Yeah, good luck with that. I haven't exactly helped. I tried to put the collections of rooms sort of out of the way as best I could, but it's working with what nodes I had. So, if you need me to move something, let me know.
Copper, a big iron down there? I think iron's orange, right?
I know gold is yellowy. Iron, I think it's reddy orange. But we've also got No, this is not that far. No, so we don't have molybdenum down there, so molybdenum I think is also orange. So, yeah. I wish you luck. I don't know what the hell that is.
There's 5 million iron.
You know what I mean?
3 million copper. Oh, you're right next to each other.
Now, remember, you've got to design whatever you build to use no belts and no pipes. We don't have crystal. So, yeah.
No, that's why I'm making race cars.
I know, but you're gonna have to abuse mass storage pretty good too.
No, I always abuse mass storage. Having mass storage will travel.
Also, I'll get my headphones on in a minute. I'm just wanting to get all this done and going as fast as I can. But yeah, the smelter is starved of oxygen warnings. The client and the server don't agree on the habitable hats yet. I guess it's broken and I've got to fix it, but they're technically working. They're just not. Moving this out one. That'll make gold ingot.
Tunnel through gold.
Gold wire foil, right?
Blue seeds.
I brought plate makers down. Not going to help. 31 houses in it. I was still undersized in here. Okay, we are still undersized. How about
See if you we're not copyright now. Have copper, but copper I hear right, so that all we do is push a button. You have copper. That's just this.
fast? Gonna work. How you doing on lasers?
I have green ones. I have 11 green, 2 blue, and 3 purple.
Alright, so you've got enough for now. My concern was that if you didn't have any, I would just quickly craft a bunch of blue ones. Alright, I need to put guns on you. I need to not make a repeat of my mistake last time. Gun. Oh, there's a manufacturing plant down here as well, near the elevator, so if you need to craft, use that. Pop back up, reinstall the missing smelter in rack rail line, and grab some coal to make some lights with, and get this place properly lit. Oh yeah, so I had a thought about my nanolith lights.
Yeah.
Do you remember me saying to you that the touch sensitivity on them was really bad
Yes.
and inaccurate?
Yes.
I've had a thought. So you know how you can rotate them? All sorts of random weird rotations?
Yes.
It's occurred to me that on the hexagons, that might change the positions of the points.
It's possible. You would think they'd have sensors spaced out around it, but
Well,
I'm
you
sure
see,
at
what
corners
I'm...
they probably
Oh yeah, but... So... I get a position back for where the touch press was. And then I have to figure out if that was within a shape. The problem is, none of these are square. And squares are really easy to do collision checking in. Because you
yeah.
just go, is it bigger than the top left corner and smaller than the bottom right corner? Yes, it's in there.
Well, the problem is how would you get a touch press if it wasn't from a machine?
Sorry?
How would you get a touch press from one of the shapes if it wasn't in a shape?
Well, no, so I don't get it from a shape. It gives, so the nanolith architecture is internally
Oh,
annoying.
it just tells you in the API that you gotta press. It doesn't tell you which one to press.
It does, sort of. So, internally in the controller, it arranges all the shapes onto a grid, and, for example, a hexagon might be 135 pixels wide in that grid. And it gives you the touch as a coordinate on its grid. So I now have to work out where in the grid the touch press is. Now,
Yummy programming.
fortunately... Sorry?
Said yummy programming.
Yeah. So what I had initially done is I cheated. Because I could work out, I had the center points of all the shapes. And all the shapes had to be a certain size. And, like, the length of a side of a hexagon has to be the same length as the side of one of the triangles. I knew that if I got the preview to scale correctly, and everything lined up in the preview, I had approximately the right sort of, coordinates for all the points. So all I'm doing is I'm cheating and using the points I render on the preview as my, points in space. Problem is, I don't know if my points in space rotate, and therefore, if I have the math wrong somewhere. So it might be that these have really amazing touch input, and that I'm just terrible. Why did I walk all the way back to the CPH? So yeah, I may have also spent part of the day today reading and tinkering on the Pi stuff.
Did you have fun doing it?
Well, yes.
Okay, that's what matters. As long as you had fun.
I was gonna give a long answer, then I decided, you know what, short answer. Let's just say yes. Let's not say what I did, let's just say yes. irons back up to a full smelting complement. Not that it makes a difference, because we now have 6,300 rack rails stored.
Yeah.
I went to the CPH to get coal. I should have gone to the
Lights.
pacemaker instead. Because I wanted coal for torches. So I can make electric lights. So that I can make enhanced electric lights. So that it cannot be dark as all, all hell down there.
fast. Copper.
Doing right. Lights. Working point light mode, so Do the electric lights make it a bit easier to see in here? Didn't really know if they're making that much of a difference.
Oh, that's
Your slowdown is lack of lithium, lack of fast hits.
you need lithium wheels.
Sorry?
Lithium coils.
I think I've got a couple over here for you to need.
I really need one.
I keep jumping over there, and then I keep promptly falling in that hole. Same with that one. So I have an attempt. Okay, just gonna do this as well. Temp set up in here where I just tossed some of the ore I found while digging in. So if you have any random lithium ore on you, the hopper where I'm standing is where you put it, and this will try and make as many coils as it can. So,
It's 13.
but yeah, once you've got lithium, I'll probably
I just need to find
rebuild. Oh, sorry.
Well, once I find lithium, I'll have it being brought up.
Yeah, and we'll set up something proper upstairs for it.
But right now, I'm getting iron.
Yeah. If we end up needing more lithium coils, I'll go find a vein to super dig for a while. Because I don't think I've encountered anything around here. another structure.
She has a way to get there.
just put purple eyes all the way up the main power shaft from that floor to surface. I had apparently the exact number required to do it.
That makes it helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, so that should mean we get a good amount of power down that column, which
I
is
did at some
something
point find 2 sugar-like crystals.
nice. Yeah, I think they're a bit further down, around the deep.
I lost at some point found some.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. I just left them where they were because I figured next time I went looking for them, I'd be like, ah, yeah, I'll, grab those and grab a bunch more at this level.
I haven't tasted where we could find those things just to oh, we can't make anything with them.
What can't we make?
I can make a bunch of crude working organic things. The sugar-like things. I was going to make things out of it. Unless we need sugar-like crystals or something else.
You've got to research it still. Actually, well, I'll research it. I'm up here. Let me look in.
I just figured it'd be better to have them than not.
There we go. We've got all of them now.
Well, I'm not saying that I need to do a bot purge again. So I don't look at that number very often. But
Yeah, I see what you mean.
it says there's 2 people watching and there's 15 viewers. The names. That's awesome. Now, I'm not saying that there's a bot problem. And some of those are just obviously there's some bots that I have in here that are my own. It's a big difference between expected bots and stuff. So change something in the settings somewhere. Sweet.
What?
Oh no, the basic cargo lift went from 800 to 600.
Did I?
Is the server okay?
I mean,
Mad about something. Something's already done. Trying to place the stuff. Nope.
come back.
Okay.
Did the server have a moment then?
I think so.
Alright. As far as I know, the basic lift was oh, the lift going 300 to 600. I thought you said 800 to 600 before. Yeah, on rapid they're twice as large. So yeah, rapid makes things resource-wise much easier. But yeah, I knew it did a lot of stuff like that. I wasn't worried about it because at the end of the day, all we're changing is the amount of ore.
Yeah.
We're changing the amount of ore we get out of a node,
Yeah.
and the amount of bars we can shove in a lift.
By the time we get up there to that point, it's not going to matter.
And once we're, then separating bars out and trying to run them through machines, we're moving at the same speed again as we would have been, so... Because, I mean, putting us in rapid ain't gonna make your missiles any faster. It's just gonna mean that we have more iron for your missiles. Which you still have to try and, get through there fast enough. Did I forget to put a hat on something? This is where I find that I forgot to put a hat on something, or I put the wrong one on something, and one of these things is quite rightly complaining about the lack of I see you grabbed all the coils.
You bring some back. I just grabbed them. I grabbed them.
Yeah, all good. I'm making more anyway. There was some tiny 200k lithium node, which I've now, just quickly putting together. A quick smelter setup to... I put together a ore extraction setup, and I'm just manually moving stuff. That's what I meant. I already did the smelter setup. I'm standing there. So yeah, I can currently hand feed some stuff in, and slowly we'll have at least some of it being made. But it should hopefully make enough that if you need more to get stuff up and running, you should have some at least. Or at least that's the hope. Right, because there's a startup problem with them where they don't send their room info.
Does not sound optimal.
No. Well, the problem is at the time I didn't know how rooms worked. I was, well... Never mind throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, I was throwing, shit-covered walls of things to see if they'd stick. Because, yeah, I had no idea. How do I make? Would you be mad if I spent 4 pristine stingers on some organic cutter heads? Not sure if you didn't answer or Discord did the thing.
Work.
Okay, maybe you just didn't answer me.
I am answering, but...
Okay, I can hear you again now.
No, if you need to do that, get good.
Right, because I forgot I'm holding a ton of resin in my inventory. I can quickly make 5 crystal heads. Its first thing is I can make 5 organic heads. That'll give me enough, well, give me a bunch of heads to use to start a crystal vein, which I can use to quickly put together crystal clogs, so that we could then potentially make pipes.
Look out here.
Because having access to pipes in a reliable fashion would be handy for operating down here.
It's lithium.
Ooh, did you find lithium?
Now, what color is it? I'm trying to find it.
Oh, silver? I think it was right below where you were.
There was tin and nickel.
Yeah. Trying to see you inside this room is a pain. There you are. Right. So you were over here. Where is...
Where's your little thing of lithium? Or you already got it?
Oh no, it's over here. Yeah, that would be smart, because then we can look at its color. Okay, well, we would have been able to look at its color if it wasn't horrific. It might be... light blue.
So we got like 15 different things. Good.
Okay, I'm sending you a Discord screenshot. Also, ow my eyes. It is that blue. That is the blue of lithium.
What did you find?
Oh. Pretty much nothing. Ah, there's 113,000 here. It's pretty much just... Come on. There we go. It's pretty much just enough that I can run that lithium coin maker for a while more. So that we can get a couple more chuck coils so that we can make anything else you need.
Copper. That is nice. Do not seem to be finding any lithium.
Yeah, because T2 is cubic, or cube looking, which is a nice effect. T1 is all dotty. Damn it, just short on power. I may have a better visual indication of the color of nickel. I just need, not nickel, lithium. I just need to recharge the battery real quick. Alright. Let me try that again. That's tin. That's my storage. What was it? Ah! I found lithium.
You might never put of it.
Oh, that hurt. $34 million of it right to the face.
Gotta figure out where you are. Pillars are way too close to each other.
Yeah. So there you go. Lithium. You can understand why I was frustrated with all the ore colors.
Yeah, well, titanium, lithium, and tin are all the nickel and lithium are the exact same freaking color. You know, unless I'm just freaking colorblind. Oh wait, no, I'm not colorblind, or I couldn't be an electrician in the Navy.
Oh, fucking...
Thanks. Or ooze slime. Planning out what I was going to do. Straight to the face.
Well, I got one of them. Alright, well, back we go. I look forward to when I can build a med bay and herbivores.
Sure, Gene, how you doing?
And then the spawn pod chamber thing. Still need to move these. Yeah, we started over.
Yeah, there's some massive problems with the other world, mostly mistakes that we had made. Um, and it just got to a point where it was a lot easier to start over.
But yeah. This week, had we not started over, would have been, hey, remember every node, all node we replaced last week? Replace them again.
Yeah, it was. The problem was, is it was running. We were rapidly losing, and the stuff was just getting out of hand. And the only way to really fix it was to try it.
Is that on or off now?
On our
I don't remember if auto pause is on or off right now.
it was we turned it on.
Right.
That's why we were having panicking on the server.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if I'd restarted the server and turned it back on. Or if I'd just forgotten. Okay. Do you see the lines that say, you know, segment blah 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 has fluid tick but has recently been frozen?
Yes.
We have sand.
Yeah, there's a bunch of sand in one of the places.
Yeah. That's going to be causing a hell of a lot of trouble.
So we're digging out one of the roofs, I think.
Alright. Nope. Back up. I need to get stingers so that I can go crystal clocks. Time to go clock crazy. Oh, yes. Plum.
Yes.
You know how you wanted to draw text on panels?
Yes.
Okay. I may have made a small discovery. So, in order to explain, or sort of make this make sense, I need to explain how... okay, all the Arduino compatible screens are usually made by a company called Adafruit. And how they do it is they have a core graphics library that handles drawing shapes, rendering text, and that generates a... well, that then calls a function on the LCD panel's driver library to set each pixel. I discovered that apparently the only function I need to implement in that driver library is the function that takes it or gives an X and Y coordinate and a color. You know, set a single pixel. It might have just become incredibly easy for me to put text on LED light panels.
Okay.
I haven't written the dummy code yet because I'm waiting for I bought a 4x4 light panel or LED panel. Is it a 4x4 or did I buy the 8x8? I bought one for a test.
Yeah.
Let me check my order. 4x4, so yeah. So at most I'd be able to put a single letter on it, but
yeah,
that should allow me to pretty much make a mock-up screen comprised of LED panels and then attempt to put the letter T on it, for example. And I might be able to make it so that, text gets written directly to it.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, so... So the other thing I'm kind of wondering now is there some potentially horrific way that I could use this to talk straight to an LCD panel, like a monitor over HDMI?
I think honestly, I guess it would depend on the controller and whether you could talk to the controller like it was an LED panel, right? Because theoretically, you should be able to, if you can get into the control. But it would be easier, I think, to basically just have it display a web page and then just change the web page.
Well, yeah, that can be done. I'm still thinking about the stuff for my own things, but for yours, like, yeah, we could just have some basically dumb machine that's just running a web page and just fill it with the data you want. What I was sort of thinking was, once I've got the ability to treat any arbitrary array of LED lights, or rather pixels, which they effectively are, as a screen, whether it's, LED lights or an actual LCD screen, then whatever I write for code will work with it regardless. The crazy idea I had was, could I actually address an whole LCD screen with it? I'll be right back. I need to be back, but I also want to do a quick find a book real quick.
All right, there's. Okay. It's destroyed 4 of these damn motors. I'm not worried about the cheap motor. I just want my 3 motors back. Yeah, I don't know, there's some weird interaction when you like try to replace stuff, and I don't know, there's some bug or something. Like, I'm not worried about the basic motor, but that's a lot of wire that goes into those other ones. More importantly, it's a lot of wire I don't have right now. How's your day going today, M18? You stupid slime. Damn it. Someone? You hiring people? Hiring somebody that shoots slimes? Slimes, man. The problem is the slime falls, takes like a point of damage, and then goes, "Ah, player, you're mean to me," and starts launching spitballs at you. And then the servers and me and the server are having he's not letting him out to get a server for your friends to use. Like, what kind of server are we talking here? server I have is pretty good. I just gotta find a new not a big way to make up. Oh, okay, that's the server we have right now is a 8-core Xeon, 64 gigs of RAM, 6050 Ti video card, NVMe hard drive, or SSD, I should say. It's not the fastest thing by any stretch of the imagination, but it does well for us. And I'm looking at probably upgrading the processor. See that cleaner or voice? Making like tuners for you? He gets back. I have an idea. I don't know if it's possible or not.
Sorry, I am back. I'm just reading the HDMI specification at the moment to determine whether or not I could actually drive a HDMI interface, or rather a DVI interface with a Pi Pico.
Let's turn this.
But the problem is, sorry.
Just tell it to turn X pixel on.
Well, see, the problem is, in order to drive the timing clock for the signal, let me find it. I would need to run the Pi Pico at 252 megahertz to generate the correct DVI timing, which means it would need overclocking. Because I need to hit the right pixel clock.
Did you run it at half speed?
Oh no, you see, you need to be able to draw each pixel at the right time.
That's right. Yeah, because you have to be able to refresh it at the same speed as the... Because it's only going to light up for whatever...
Yeah, because it's not like there's an internal frame buffer inside the TV or the screen you can use. You know, I have to maintain that and update that. So, like an example, at 60 hertz, I would need, for a 640 by 480 image, I would need a 25.2 megahertz pixel clock. And then I would need a second clock 5 times that speed for the timing signal, which is crazy. So I don't know if I can do that one. Unless... Anyway, you had an idea?
Yes. I would like a personal laser defense. That when slime shoot at me, it just melts them.
What suit upgrade that went on when you're attacked by a slime? It takes, what, 10-15 power and terminates the slime instantly?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's not that hard to
do. I want a predator cannon on my freaking thing and just fuck you, slime.
Well, Alright.
Seems I remember the mobs being this freaking annoying.
Okay. Well, there is a crazy way of doing it, actually. That would be... It's well beyond the scope of... Originally my hope was that it would be simple enough, or feasible enough would be the better sentence here, that the controller that would potentially run a grid of panels could have an alternate mode where you instead hook it up to, you know, the required signal pins for a display output, and it generates an output signal. Because either way, the controller has to keep track of the entire grid's color data and tell all the pixels what colors they're supposed to be. You know, it's got to handle a lot of info, so it would have everything it needs.
I'd say just do it like it would be easier to do it like the way like streaming works, right? Where you say, okay, hey, this is what is there, change these pixels. Okay, this is what was there, change these pixels. This is what was there, change these pixels.
Well, for an array of LEDs, yeah, that's possible. The problem is how a lot of LCD panels, which is, you know, the other thing, the rabbit hole I was thinking of work, is they usually have a TFT controller, or, you know, an LCD controller, or basically, you know, their driver board has enough RAM to store a pixel buffer, and that holds all the information for the image. And I'd have to emulate that. And I then have to set all the pixels and write them out fast enough. The alternate I could do is I could try and cheat and see if I can get a TFT controller or an LCD panel controller that's compatible. And then
They're hiding in boxes.
And see if I could then encode the RGB output into a DVI/HDMI signal.
Doesn't Arthur have a gun?
Yeah, it's for shooting bugs.
Can we just make Arthur shoot freaking slimes? Would that be easier?
Oh, no, the suit upgrade's fairly easy. I just can't help the fall damage, though.
Well, yeah, we can. We can just turn it off, but it's fine. I was just trying to get the hell out of the hole where more slime spawned down there. Oh, boots. Slime boots!
What, collect enough glams? Glams? Glams! Collect the glams! Collect
It's
enough
okay.
glams.
English is a Pete's first language.
And then what, craft shoes with them.
Yeah.
just the image be just, a picture of the gland and a sneaker on top of it. I mean, yeah, it's just...
just green
They're both
sneakers.
fairly simple, as I hook the call that the handles, damaging the player, check, what the source was, and then, if the appropriate upgrade's there, just go, yeah, nah, we're done. If the upgrade's not there, or, there's not enough power, yeah.
Well, I was just thinking if we had Arthur do it, like if
Yeah,
how
but
much?
then Arthur has to have a gun, and then,
I thought he had one, or is that only when it's in his turret?
the turret's the gun.
I thought he had one on.
No.
Can you just have him run over with a taser? I'm looking for something painful here. I want you to pepper spray them, and then tase them, and then tase them again, pepper spray them, and watch them just sit there, and then pour salt on them. I want them to suffer. I hate slimes. It's so bad. Can you read the future and find out if a slime's thinking about attacking me and then kill it?
Sorry?
I just hate slimes. They're so dumb.
I zoned out for a second there and stopped listening. What?
Oh, you in my rant on how to torture slimes before you murder them?
Yeah.
I said, can you tell if a slime's about to attack somebody and then murder it before it does? Just a little, what is that, the Minority Report? Like, sorry, we're arresting you. We were thinking about doing a crime.
I haven't seen that movie, but okay then.
It was a Minority Report that did that. But they had a big, it was Tom Cruise. That's an old movie. Where it's been so long since I've seen it. I think that's what it was, though.
What is this? What is this?
Philip, a minority reports that action detectives in Washington with police utilize psychic technology to arrest and convict murderers before they commit their crime. And then Tom Cruise plays. He's the head of the division, and somebody is accused him of murdering somebody that he hasn't met. Yeah, pre-crime government plot. Like you have been convicted of crimes against players.
I'm also meant what I was reading, but yes. Or maybe no. I wasn't really paying that much attention.
Oh, you're fine.
So how hard is it to actually HDMI out of a Pico then? Could I HDMI with 2 Pico? Is this a problem I can solve with more Picos?
Yeah, I did that on purpose for now. We're still kind of limited on resources, so I'm not trying to. And honestly, at this point, we don't take it seriously.
I could do 640 by 480 at 60 hertz on a Pico.
Yes.
On one core. And have the other for doing actual, updating the frame buffer.
So we would just need like 12 of them to do a whole screen. Or 16.
Oh no, if I was going to go any higher, then I'd just build a board with a controller on it that's designed to do it, that I could just set pixels, tell it, colors, and it would remember them. And then go the other way, but
Yeah, for right now, I'm just trying to get the just get lithium started. I'm just trying to get lithium to the surface. The goal today was to try to get iron, lithium to the surface. It really should have been to get lithium to the surface first, but I found iron and got distracted. Damn, we'll go get strike flies. These bugs, man, I'm telling you.
it's ITB 565.
If you guys are interested also, if you're looking for a roguelike, like card battler builder type game, do me a favor, or do yourself a favor, I should say. Go check out the demo for Backpack Hero. There's a free demo on Steam. You can go play. You can play the first character. As far as I know, I think it's kind of unlimited. Like that game is so good. Like it is seriously just so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it just so I can tinker around with the robot for a little bit. I don't care if I only play it for like 5 minutes. It's worth it.
There is no way you're going to play that game for 5 minutes.
I mean, I played the demo for an hour.
Yeah.
What I meant was, I'm fine if I pay money for it and then only play it for 5 minutes then. I've already
Yeah.
played the demo for an hour.
Like I had the well, once you get the robot moving and grooving, um it it gets kind of sticky. The game it's so I've been looking for a game for a long time, especially in the the roguelike genre that is just, and I'm going to say broken, but I don't mean like, obviously I want the game to work. But I just want to do stupid crap in it. I want to just like I posted some screenshots in the roguebook page where I was just hitting ridiculous numbers. I think at one point, Pete, I had my sword that starts at like 7 damage was up over 150.
no.
Like, and that was like every swing. Like it was just wrecking shop. And the only thing that killed me, dang it, is slimes. Swear to God. Find your family.
Something tells me the slimes are bugging you. I don't know what gives me that impression, though. Could be in my imagination.
Probably.
Why did I come up to the surface again?
Now they're leading me, Pete.
Are you saying the slimes have some sort of ulterior motive and they're planning against you?
I think they are. I'm gotta go get my tinfoil hat real soon because I think the slimes are out to get me. They don't want us to have lithium.
Well, we're gonna fucking have lithium and there's nothing they can do about it.
I'm thinking about going on Fiverr, hiring a couple of dudes just to stand over me with guns and shoot slimes. Oh, this is getting bad.
Do you have 2 charged lithium coils?
I do.
Cool.
Can I make a slime turret?
We're gonna make a slime turret.
I'm making my way back towards the lithium area.
I have forgotten my jetpack is on.
I mean, I might take the job. Oh God, I hate slime so much. And then Tuesday morning, Saints Row comes up. We will be making a foray into that because Saints Row.
I will be clearing my calendar.
Oh, I may have 5.
Oh, do you already have turrets and you forgot about it? Do you also have a full inventory and you forgot about it? I was gonna get stingers.
I lost that train of thought somewhere.
Slime turrets. Lithium. You hate slimes.
Well, I realized that part, but I was talking about this for years.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when I get back into my electronics and my hobbies again. Like, I start talking about them on stream, and I stop paying attention, and I start reading specifications for random things. I'm pretty sure this project I found, I could just copy the schematic files and get them fabricated and have pies that can output to HDMI at 640 by 480. But no, as I said, the reason I was wanting to look into it was if I could make the same code that handles setting a bunch of random LEDs, in connected grids to colors, be able to address a panel, then it's one control program, one set of controller code. I greatly simplify the
So how big? So in the highest compression that we have for an LED sheet.
I haven't figured that out yet.
Your 640 by 480, like how large would that be?
I haven't figured out individual LED pixels and what the density would be. Like, no, I'm still working on I've got to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday before the accelerometer and the 4x4 grid arrives. Then I can figure out if the panels are even going to function as code. I've still got to write the controller protocol, and I've got to actually build the controller software and build the dummy version of the device software. So it's a while off yet before I know that answer. But I don't know how many pixels I will be able to fit in each tile and how many tiles it can draw. That's why I was hoping I could also get away with driving an LCD panel. Because then if it gets too big, I can just say, well, instead of, $80 worth of LED panels, you just plug a HDMI cable in and it does the same thing. Yeah, that one is a rabbit hole on its own. I definitely need more hardware, and what am I doing here again? What I'm doing here is being an idiot, because this is entirely the wrong floor. I do need titanium housings, though.
You can put a Mark III battery
Sorry, was that Mark II or Mark III?
Well, I have a Mark III battery, but I really don't want to put a Mark III battery in the spot to do what I'm trying to do.
So you want one,
I want a Mark III up here. Or Mark II, 1 or 2, like right here.
So you're saying you want one of those?
Fine. Grab.
Sapphire. Instant.
Golly. Screw you, slime! Oh, God, man, I hate those things.
I know. I wonder why, though. I mean, it's not like they've done anything to deserve it.
Yeah, they only murdered me like 6 times today on stream. Just today. I'm not bitter though. I'm not upset about it. I'm not gonna hold a grudge. I'm just gonna stick 2 slime. I got bodies everywhere, Pete. Not funny, but it is.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh, I ran out of primary upgrade module. I'm gonna have to go get more primary upgrade module. Means I'm gonna have to go to the surface and get more primary upgrade module.
Have some.
No, I'm already going to the surface to get more
I
primary
have
upgrade
88
module.
of them.
I'm gonna go catch them. But I'm making these underground hats faster. But no, so I've done my budgeting for all the stuff. I figure next week I'm gonna have to pay more of my internet bill and more cat vet. The following week after that, it's just cat vet that week. Or the vet bill that week. So I might have enough money that week to order some PCBs. So that gives me about 2 weeks, you know, between other things, to figure out how the stuff works, design the initial controller software, figure out what I need, design the PCB, and get some test PCBs. The mob I've been dealing with also has recently started offering 3D printing services, and given that my 3D printer is currently broken, I was half considering if any of this works. Trying to 3D model up a back shell for it, and then getting some frosted sheets of plastic. Starts with A. Pretty sure you know the stuff I'm talking about. Discord, you're not helping.
What's going on with Discord lately?
I don't know. It was that time I partly heard you, but it was sort of a like it was cutting out. So I wonder if the cutoffs reset again on you, or
maybe that's what's going on. I think the other day it did fill my
because if it's in automatic mode, then that's gonna be a nuisance.
it's set pretty low.
Huh.
Maybe I'm just turned the other way. No, it just actually isn't detecting. No, hello. Yeah, no, my Discord's just actually not detecting sometimes.
Huh. Well. Acrylic, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to 3D print, a back case for them. Then getting some sheets of frosted acrylic cut to just sit in the front of them and, try and make them actually look, semi-complete. But that's a ways out, because of course I still have to then produce a PCB where the edge tolerances are enough that I can, work. Then produce a new PCB with slightly smaller edges, so that I can have plastic around them. And then produce, or then get, cut, an acrylic sheet, which I priced once already. It was going to be like $300 to get a sheet cut.
Yeah, those things they're proud of that shit.
But that was for a I think that was a 2 by 2 meter sheet. 1 second. What's 2 meters in feet?
It's like 6 feet.
6.74 inches.
Sorry. 1 second. Yeah, so 6.6 was the smallest sheet they sold as sort of one of the mobs sold, and that was going to be $800.
They're proud of that stuff.
They are. And the problem is I don't have the tools to cut acrylic.
Yeah, cutting acrylic is the problem is it's hard. It's hard, and then not only that, but you do it the wrong way, and you'll crack it, and it's just you'll ruin an entire sheet really quick.
I've shattered acrylic.
Not to mention the fact that if you do shatter, cause yourself some damage.
Yeah, it's not fun though. So yeah, that one would be a later down the line. Do a lot of investigating. Pretty sure, however, our last discussion ended with us agreeing that you needed to do a visual, recognition test with stuff on your.
Yeah. To see if we can actually, because I have a 40-inch TV and I was going to try to put it back there in the background, but the question is, it's like trying to make it readable that far back, because that's 10, 12 foot away. Actually, it's 15 foot away, I think, give or take a little bit. So having a TV way back there, I'm trying to get something so we can put it in the background so we can flash for things, make LED lights.
Apparently, we need to build ore extractors. I like how the hints you get make some level of sense. Okay, scratch what I said. It now says there's a smell of stuff of oxygen. I was gonna try and make a clock maker. Has my random rooms and constructions made this hard to work in?
I'm just moving it depending on. I'm trying to, however, it come up. Since it come out on this side better than the other side, and that other elevator is going to be going through there. Can't remember where the actual elevator.
Obviously, I need to do a better job of making things hard then.
Probably. I guess it's just track. It's not like not something you can't figure out.
Last one to upgrade. Alright.
These guys, this is gonna get back. And let you go this. Go this way. Yeah. So what was happening with the prior one? If I'd have had this loop go in and loop come out like that, and into these, they can get in there and they can get not what we're trying. But
I'm gonna go set up some crystal mining real quick.
yay! I like how in this game we don't have to call crystals, cotton candy. It's fun those.
Now, where's the power line? There's the power line. How big's this one? Yeah. God, how much crystal sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, that's where I want to go. Slime? Zor? Holy. Zor? Carrot.
Actually, get out of damn robot.
What?
Talking to myself and the mine carts.
Okay.
Found out if you don't actually tell them to summon mine carts, they don't summon mine carts.
So that's not how they're supposed to work. You are supposed to be able to tell them not specifically any number of cards and set up requests, and it should fulfill the requests.
But if I don't tell the carts to go somewhere, like I didn't have I didn't have neither one of the stations had carts assigned.
Right. It should still work in that situation.
Yeah. So the lithium mine and the lithium slot, neither one of them had cards
Yeah.
assigned, and it wasn't sent shit.
Yeah, so yeah.
Which I'm fine with, because the problem is if you have them both set to 0 and it starts sending carts there anyway, you can run into some problems. Yeah. And that's fine. I would much rather it be that way. It's just dumbass on me. Like I'm the one that caused it, because I thought I said it, but I guess it didn't save it, or I'm imagining things again.
DJ and I had long discussions about this, and
Well, so
because it didn't make sense initially. It is supposed to, if you have a station that wants 1,000 lithium ore and a station that has plenty of it, it is supposed to, from what we were discussed, temporarily assign a cart to do the work. But I guess it no longer does, or it was never, implemented, or... Well, that was always how it was supposed to be. Because the intention was that you dedicate carts to things, and then you let your depot manage the pool of carts. I mean, unless that's how Steve Man got around the startup issues, by just forcefully assigning carts and calling it a day.
And honestly, I'm almost happier having to tell it how many cards to go where, because the issue is the other way. If it can randomly summon stuff, then we could run into problems where we like cards get to places where we don't need them.
Well, startup cart problems, which is, remembering what the hell it was doing.
Yeah, and I would much rather not having startup cart problems.
Well, no, so this goes back to the discussion on startup cart problems, where all it'd have to do is remember what it was doing.
Yeah.
And, if it's going to, assign a cart, go, is there an unassigned cart containing this item? Yes, well, let's make sure it doesn't, screw up. The thing Mad Vandal suggested at one point was having a lost and found station, to handle this sort of craziness, but that one Steve came up with a good point. His thought was, it shouldn't be required because the network should automatically handle it. You should either not request too much, or, really you shouldn't be, having freight carts put, say 10 different items into one mass storage and not have enough to hold them all. So it should be able to handle a bit extra anyway.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I've been doing, is just making sure, like, if I have like 8 grain or something, or if I have like 9 or 10 grain of storage space, I'll request like 8. So that way the extra cart can drop off, kind of surge over a little bit if it needs to.
Alright. We are making crystal clocks. Yeah. cutter heads. We've got a slow processor crystal. We've got camobots wanting to come say hello. Surprise for them, there's already guns. What the hell? Yeah, no. Regenning health ain't okay. Be dead, Camobot.
You and the server having disagreements on health camelbots.
Yeah, it kept getting down to 170 HP and then healing. And I
Yeah.
was not a fan of that.
I can tell it might be a problem. Alright. So I should bring lithium up here. We'll have iron up here already. Set up.
Do we have a lift hole for the crystal?
Yeah. There's one that goes to 320.
One that goes to 320. Okay, so I'm just gonna find it.
This
I'll find it and cap it. Okay, stupid question. Where is it in regards to the elevator?
fairly
You've
close
gone
to it.
diving. Oh, I see you coming down. Yeah, 320 was wrong. Back up, back up, back up. 320 was wrong. It was 250 is what I meant.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Not
alright.
like my ex-wife. I'm not psychic.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. It's this one.
Cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Because yeah, I might see about creating a mass storage controller to put on this one. Oh yeah, you're right, it is fairly close, isn't it? It's forward and to the east one. Arbitrary directions. Fun. Safe nobody. Hey, you know, it'd be really handy if we put up there at that top of the shaft area.
What's that?
Another manufacturing plant.
Hey.
So, ballpark guess, how many manufacturing plants do you think we have scattered around at this point in time?
He's 5 or 6.
We're very close. We have 7 of them around the place. I think you've seen 3 of them.
So,
So, unofficially, I may, as sort of half of a joke, but also because why not, be putting together a FC bingo card for this stream.
okay. The free spot in the center is plum dice.
Yes.
That makes sense. There's a website that you go to that you just put stuff in and it builds a card for you. And then people can go to it and like people can it'll randomly generate people's own bingo cards.
So, yeah, I was thinking of doing one purely as a
Or charge list. Having more charge listing for those on.
Go fish. Wait, no, I got 5. And then you've got to go fish. Okay, it didn't pick them up. Is your inventory full? Your inventory is full. I'm gonna try throwing these at you again. it behind you. Sort your inventory real quick. No? Okay, let me pick them up and throw them again. Yeet. Hey!
So, in total, I have 14.
So what are you trying to make and how many do you need?
I need a cargo lift and 9 of them. A controller.
Don't you already have one for lithium?
What's that?
Don't you already have one on lithium?
Yes, but I was trying to make one for Kristen.
Well, I'm just gonna do that. But okay, well, in that case, I'm very much interested in making sure you have enough lithium right now.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna go start building track. Because lithium should already be coming up. I just need to build the track to pick up.
Down I go to see what I can find.
Well, the lithium thing down there should be fairly good.
So the ore is manually fed into the smelter setup.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that the lithium mine should have one.
Yeah, so I'll have to grab that. You know what I realized? The actual lithium, node is fairly close.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just see if I can make some damn tubes and just plug it in.
Anyway.
Nope, slime, screw you, you're not getting me. Alright, I'm bringing you 19 coils. Guess it's time to deploy the other type of turret down there. You made any parts of the mass storage controller yet? Cargo lift controller, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bingo card was sort of a thing I was thinking of doing as a
I'm fine with it.
a fun idea alongside the streams, you know.
Hell, I freaking whoever freaking wins, because will it tell us? Does the page tell us who won?
Don't know.
No, because it wouldn't know. It wouldn't know what did it.
I'd have to
That
look
means-
into some of them, but we'd have to I'd have to find something that would show us their card, and then I'd have to basically check that, you know, they didn't just click a bunch of them and be like, "Yep, I won."
Yeah. Yeah, that would be the problem.
But I'm planning on it being notable things like, you know, you getting slimed, me forgetting what I'm doing, you know. And there'd be a few free ones, and then there'd be, you know, more specific things like.
Yeah, and stuff like that would be fine. I was just trying to figure out if there's a way we could set it up so that.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking it'd be, you know, just an extra thing, and, you know, if it turned out to work well enough, then maybe we include it as a fun side mini game as, you know, part of the stream. But for the Extra Life Day.
Well, and the thing, what I was gonna say is, I'll give a game away to the winner. Like, we're giving all that stuff away anyway, so.
Yeah.
And that gives people a chance to feel like they're kind of in charge of their own feet.
Alright. I'm on my way to put a thing on Crystal. I didn't build the lift, but I'll get to that in a bit. I got control of that. So it was this one. Right? This one?
Yeah. That block there.
Yay, I can align things correctly. Suppose now I need to start making a bunch of pipes so I can have this have throughput. Are we just putting raw crystal onto the elevator and processing it up here, or?
That is your call, my friend. I'm just making the lift.
Yeah, I might make it raw crystal. I need to go make a bunch of stuff. I need a lot more stuff. Stuff that I don't have.
Ultimately, it'd probably be easier to have them, you know, to do all the manufacturing up here. Because if not, like when we go to move the crystals around or move to a different place, then you have to more pipes and more pipes and more pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas ultimately, we'll just put we can put a line card or a brake card in.
I'm looking for that item. Station. Oh, they're cheap. I don't know. Oh, right. Because they've got to be available early game.
Oh yeah, the actual stations are great.
Super computer. I need to make myself more rails. Actually, no, I don't. I need to make more hoppers. I need to make my storage. I need to decide how the hell I'm going to do this. I might need to stare at one of your setups for like 5-10 minutes and figure out what I'm doing based on what you've already done.
Good luck figuring that shit out. I'm making this shit up as I go along.
I know. But you know what else we need to do?
Find somebody to grade.
Yeah, because it's about that time.
That should be on its way. No, that was not. No.
18 hoppers should do. For now. Maybe.
Yeah. No worries. Oh, Mr. Duck. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be playing FCE tomorrow. We'll figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. And then Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, most likely we're going to be doing Saints Row. And then we'll be back to this. I'm trying to separate and split it up. I'd love to just turn and burn on Saints Row, but we do have we need to make progress on this. I'm trying to pace myself because we have about a month and a half until Extra Life Day. So I don't want to go ham and right. But mark your calendar, November 5th, I think it is. Oh, 2.5 months. Oh yeah, we still got a long ways. So November 5th and November 6th, we're going to be doing, basically, we're going to figure out how high we can get our threat. Every $5 somebody donates to Extra Life through my page. I have to make that. You know, you guys would kill me.
Shut
You're
up and take
it.
my money.
Kill me anyway. Hey, thank you for the sub, my friend. But November 5th and 6th, we're going to be doing that. Every $5 that somebody donates, we're going to add another threat agitator. We're not allowed to build or fire the OBS until November 5th. And I'm just so
OET is what he means.
Oh. Let's see. Did I say the OBS?
Fire the OBS.
Yeah, fire the OBS. Screw that guy. Anyway, so we can't fire the OET until 6 hours after the start of the stream. So that gives you guys a chance to try to murder us. I'm trying. We'll be giving games away. I have a list I'll be putting together of all the free games I've gotten from Humble Bundle, and well, not free. I pay for them. But all the keys I have from Humble Choice and other things that I've gathered over my time. There'll be a big list. So we'll be doing giveaways, and then you just go through the list, tell me what you want, I send you the key. Like, it is what it is. Most likely, it's usually not a lot of people in the stream. So usually if people show up, you're probably getting free games. So, and that's, like I said, November 5th and 6th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, all right, with that, let me go find somebody. See if anybody's up and running today. Well, input is up. She is playing Minecraft. That's close. We'll do Minecraft. Do me a favor, hang out for a little bit. Tell them I said hi. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Talk to y'all soon. Oh, because I should hit raid first. Bye again.